Hello, Flanny. Hello, Tazix. Hello, everybody else. I have a bit of a stiff neck. Great. How are you all doing? Hope you had a really good long weekend, Tazix and everybody else. But yeah, my nephew was very happy. He had Friday until today all off, no school, and then he's gonna skip school on Thursday because it's his birthday, and he's like, I'm not gonna go to school on my birthday and you're gonna come for a party. So long weekend. Yeah, Memorial Day, right? I don't know if everybody got Friday to Monday, but I know my nephew and his mom did, right? But I think it is for all working people, or most working people. Things like, stores and other minimum wage jobs don't really get that, right? But Costco is closed today for a whole day. But we did go to Costco yesterday to get our emergency laundry detergent. Not laundry. Okay. Laundry detergent, because I just almost ran out on Friday, so I was like, I better grab it. No. Laundry detergent, how about that? Yeah, I was like, I should get this dyed while it's still on sale, so yeah. Sorry about the 2 cancelled streams last week. Wow, brain is working. I can find words. But yeah, my dad got a flat tire, and he kind of did see this coming. He's been, for the last 3 weeks, he's like, I need to change my tires, all of them. So he kept postponing it until it got flat. And while I was in physical therapy on Wednesday, I get a call, but I don't hear it because it's on vibrate and I'm in the middle of the session. And as soon as I leave, I find a message from him and I get a heart attack. Is he okay? But yeah, is he gonna need me to pick him up? Is he going to the repair shop? Is he not going to the repair shop? There wasn't much of communication. He's like, just wait for a call from me. And I waited and I waited and I waited. And eventually I called him. I'm like, where are you, Dad? Do you need me to pick you up? And he's like, I'm at the repair shop trying to get a deal for 4 tires. So that happened on Thursday. We were waiting for a call from them. They're like, we'll call you when the tires are here. We order them for you. And then we waited and waited and waited, and then nobody called. And then we were like, let's just go there and put the car in there. And when we got there, apparently they did have the tires, but they did not call us. So we spent the whole day on Thursday on the car. And we got it out of there almost at 6, I guess. And my dad was like, I want to test the new tires. I need to get on the freeway. Let's go to visit your mom's grave. So we went there. And yeah, then we went home, and I already had canceled the stream at that point. But yeah, it's been a hectic half of the week. There were other things that kind of contributed to me canceling the streams, but kind of private issues that I don't want to talk about on stream. But other than that, yeah, most likely this Thursday, no ukulele, unless the party is done early. I don't think so. My sister is very procrastinating, but we'll see. Either delayed or canceled. Other than that, the schedule is gonna be the same. Emergency lingerie detergent. I guess certain items of clothing do need special care. They do. We don't have on site, we don't have laundry machines, and the laundry machine and dryer in the apartment. We have to go to the laundry room for the apartment complex, and so many times it remembers the last settings. And so many times I get my laundry wet by the time the dryer is done, and I look at the setting and it was set to to the lingerie one. What is it called? I forgot. But the lingerie setting. So my clothes turn out wet. But yeah. Some items of clothing are extra fragile. Low durability, yes. How thoughtful of them to not call. It's like they don't want their money. It was like $500 or something. It was a good deal because he's like, if they change one tire, it's gonna be $200, and I do need all 4 tires. So yeah. Anyway, we have a game to play, right? So enough yapping, enough rambling. I'm still not sure if the music mod worked or we simply had the right music we wanted it during one investigation, because some of the courtroom music still sucks. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe even if it didn't work, maybe I'll get used to it. Gameplay? What's that? The yakking is over. There are always more yaks to shave. Oh my god, can you imagine? Shaving a yak. Very hairy. June 21st, 11:37 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Oh my god, my neck is too stiff, and I'm like, last time I tried to do some stretches I found on YouTube to unstiffen my neck actually made it worse. So maybe I should not do that without some advice, you know, from a professional, not from YouTube. But yeah, it will probably heal itself eventually, right? That was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me. All right, we're defending Maya again. But I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? Does she believe in Maya's innocence? I think she doesn't. By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? She knows. She knows it's gonna go bad. Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sis ghost will come after you and haunt you. Uh-oh. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. June 21st, 11:43 a.m. District Court Courtroom number 2. Oh, look at Van Karma. Ready to whip me. Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... Ow? I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. She did not witness it. She was outside. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Her again, yes. She could not let go of the photography, so she went to photograph ghosts. So she came to this channeling, and there was a murder committed by a ghost who possessed Maya. What's up, Meteor? How are you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. You guys both missed, but each one is hanging in their own corner. Actually, Meteor, nice landing, I guess. Just missed, yes. Meteor had a soft landing. Just fine. Sorry about this, didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Name and occupation. I declare? What in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. Wow, somebody actually calls her out for it. That's fine. He's okay with the whipping of the witness. He's worried if he stops her from the whipping of the witness, she's gonna stop whipping everybody, including himself, and he's enjoying it. Landing on G is not a miss yet. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. My name is Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Violence is fine. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? One big happy family that gets whipped around. Witness's account. Okay, let's see what she imagined. On the dock? On the dock? Only the dock. Wow, I can read. Only the dock and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Okay, she doesn't seem like she put any imagination in there. But we'll need to see what she says once she presents the photos. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Eh? Excuse me? Reckon course is short for you reckon. Of course I did. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your pictures to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here is the picture. There should be two. She's hiding one. What? That's not where Maya was. She was on the other side, closer to that screen, right? It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Lotta's photo added to the court record. What about the second photo? Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I don't know, this looks digital, almost like it's in a video game. We can't have that as evidence. Yeah. I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. He is very confident. He's like, we're not gonna even need to do another investigation. This is the day. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, weren't you? Were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. That was a... that was a dumb press. Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against his own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you, witness? Continue. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we hear the gunshot. She didn't mention the second gunshot, right? So she's missing that too. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are you here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell ya, that was a gunshot I heard. Now, this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Oh my god. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. What is wrong with him? Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. What? He's smiling from the whipping, I think. What did you see once you broke in? Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. This is like a fever dream, like always. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Let's embarrass ourselves more. Lotta, please think back to the day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on in here? This gal, is she Maya? Uh-oh, connecting to chat. Okay, reconnected to chat. What is wrong with Twitch? When you saw the murder at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see... Good thing I was there with her to remind her that she wasn't sure it was Maya. No, yeah, I cannot take it off. Sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix, right? Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. I don't even like the new ding in this game. It was better in the previous game. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats, I'm trapped like one again. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen? How did she get a picture of Maya from behind if she was on the other side of the room? Yeah, Maya was supposed to be by the folding screen. But we break the door from where the camera is, right? And we see Maya like near the door. How is that possible? Like we proved in the last episode or the last stream that she was on the other side. Which is weird. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rec given? What? Rec given. You know, you reckon that's a given? When did she check? Oh, I guess she's gonna present the second photo right now with nobody behind the screen. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What, you got a problem? Right, given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as, well, what was he saying? Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Just as I thought, there is nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. She didn't give another photo. Enough. Seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove this is not Maya in the photo? How goes the court case? Are you whipping up a decent defense? No, I'm getting whipped. The only thing I can say is she's in the wrong spot, I think. Also, what happened to her belt? Actually. Or is that not a... Cannot look at her. Maybe I present the floor plan just to say that she was in the wrong spot in that picture. No, I'm getting what? Okay, let's see. Voter ad. Thank you for the quote reading, Fly. He was stabbed and shot, yes. There were 2 gunshots and a stabbing. One of the gunshots got into his head and the other was shot from where he is towards the screen, and that's why there's a hole in... Actually, maybe I can present her robe as well. There's a hole in her robe and in the screen, and that's how we deduced that she was by the screen and he shot at her. So like he shot her first and then she took his gun and shot him. But she wasn't on this side, she was on the other side. He was having a bad day. He deserved it. He's not a good person. He actually killed a lot of people, and the ghost that possessed him was seeking revenge. If he wasn't murdered, he would be our defendant, which is not good. I did not want to defend him. Your Honor. Nice shot. Mr. Wright. It It is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant. What? Do you know what you are proposing? Yeah, that's just plain full stock. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Oh my god, we have 80 quotes? Wow. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some evidence, some proof. Prove to this court that this person is not Maya Fey. This is bad. Am I not tired of presenting this as evidence so far? Let's try this one. Maybe it will say it was in the wrong place. It's either that or the screen. Right? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Why? This failed? It didn't fail? Is there a problem? It failed. I thought I would work with my inflections. On my inflections. What does that mean? Just wondering what an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like. I failed. Okay. Maybe I don't have the evidence yet. Maybe I need the second photo first. But let's try this and then we give up and see if there's something else. Okay, that was a failure too. Okay. Well, Mr. Wright, nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up, I just pressed the give up button. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? Can I ask about the second picture, please? I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally different. Totally 100% impossible. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for the witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I have a question. Where's the second photo? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. The defense? Phoenix. You can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Really? I don't think I see a lot of lawyers smiling. Mia? What? She even grew Pearly into a whole big woman. What the hell? I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Pearls. Her clothes are a bit small. I think they're too small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully. One more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Oh, now I know where Jay is. In this guide I'm reading along, in case Jay needs aid. Okay, thank you. Dr. Gray. I was murdered. Oh, I guess the belt is under the robe, so it wouldn't show up from the backside. What? Okay. Maybe she's here just to tell me, oh, you need to ask about the second picture. Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she is not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. That makes a lot of sense. That defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated... What? It's fine, I'll allow another testimony. Okay, she is very different from her dad, I'll give her that. Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. I have another bribery lunch to do. Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See? You got through to the judge somehow. I didn't. It was Von Karma whipping his behind. Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip. He has the same... Right, and I have the same brain cell. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and guns, ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Okay, that will be our, chance to say no, you took 2 shots, right? Right, and I have the same brain cell. Okay. Thank you for the quote, Bonnie. Oh, quote ad, not just quote. Quote ad. Totally looks like Jay typoed into I. What? Oh, right and J and right and I. Okay, okay. That quote will be very usable in future court sessions. Damn it. Nothing sounds different from before. Oh, a lot of things sound different. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggling all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix, right? I'm waiting. You're gonna regret giving me this chance, Von Karma. When we broke into that room, all I could focus was Maya. So what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person. She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? I was kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. And then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray at all. Well, I reckon that's possible. But I was there, I could tell it was him. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling, or maybe... Ow. Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect from a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Jay, you're fooling around too much. I think I'm not fooling around enough. What do you mean? Sorry, Maya. Karma's a bitch. Yes. Are you all done here? Can I continue? I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Mr. Phoenix, right? Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Right? Nice, tag teamed in a stereo. Huh? What does stereo mean in this case? Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1? What is this sentence? What is this? It would kill him, yes. I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding? Back left, back right. Front left, front right. Front center and bass. Is this some music stuff? I don't get it. I'm not a music person. I just enjoy listening to music. I have no idea how it's made. No. You got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Oh, you're talking about the fish stasics. Took me a good 5 minutes. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. She is corrupt. She's not perfect. It's surround sound, so it's about listening to music. If you think about it, okay. But what is the 5.1? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is the bass the 0.1? I don't know. Jay, what? I don't know. What is 5.1? Read the message above it. I missed one? Okay, I missed one. Stereo means 2 speakers. 5.1 means 5 plus 1 speakers. Okay. Now it makes sense. These are the speakers. Wow. That is truly surround, huh? How does that work in headsets that say they're like surround sound? What? Von Carmel? Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this You're as bad as your father. Confront her. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Yes! Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. So the joke is that the judge is one speaker and the Von Karma is the other, okay? You can mimic surround sound in headsets with various tricks. Okay, so it's a trick. I wonder how that is. Are you wondering about the headset too, Tazix, or something in the game? But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it, that's all. Then if you felt it was not important, why did you tell Lotta to shut up about it? You liar. About the headset, like, how would you mimic it with only one speaker? Yeah. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. You tell her, Jay. It's not fair. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Okay. Let's see, what is the difference? That's definitely not her. If anything, she looks more like the possessed Pearly. Her eyes. A 7-minute video in general. Okay, we're gonna get some education, Tazix and I. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Wife becomes milk. We win. Well, it's a little off-center. But that's what you get with a nervous amateur. She called her an amateur. Objection. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. Even the judge can see it. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Insist it's not Maya. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. She's even surprised at how big her boobs are right after the murder. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. The judge noticed that too. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. I want to take a look at one person. Maybe it was Miney, because her eyebrows are very thin. But it also could have been Morgan. But Morgan was right there to snap her out of it too. I don't think she could change her hair from that into whatever her big wig is. Well, you know, while all of that is going on. So maybe Maya wasn't possessed, because we heard from Mia. She said it's not possible to be having a dream during a channeling, right? And Maya remembers having a dream, so maybe she was knocked out or something and had a dream. And whoever the murderer is was hiding in there somehow. So we don't need to prove something supernatural happened, so that's at least easier. She has the same eyes as the deceased one. Yeah, they have that sharpness. Which is like, maybe more likely it was Eenie, Miney, as well. Because maybe she has the same eyes as her sister. I don't remember if she ever opened her eyes when we were talking to her. But she definitely didn't have such big boobs. I would have noticed. I don't know. Maybe it was a possession after all, and it was the nurse herself. We'll see, we'll see. I'm jumping way ahead into conclusions, I think. Quote? No. Inimani mo. Order, order. Very well. I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry dessert, Phoenix. Take a look at the prosecutor. She's smiling? Oh, didn't mean to oh my god, never mind. I know what that word is. I just cannot read it right now. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, right? Oh, the O's, the quote, the moo. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. How did she get that? This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor's room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. So she's gonna be like, oh, there is supernatural stuff happening here and you're gonna believe it. Maya Fey, but isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet, it is the truth. Was she stalking me to take that picture? What the hell? When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that the picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she... From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. Then it can't be used as evidence. It already did its job. Can a medium be held responsible for the actions of the spirit they channel? I guess we need to find out. I don't have even a single witty line. We need bigger boobs, Judge. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. It will just cost me some HP, that's fine. Is there any way I can prove that this person is not Maya? Can I take a look? This is where it will cost Jay. It's been so long since the last course session after all. The pattern of the blood is the same, right? Actually, it's very close to the edge of the opening on the cleavage. Wait, that's the robe. That's the robe on top of the... Yeah, I don't think that's the evidence we need to present. Does Stazix know how to solve this? Stazix is lucky to know how to tie his shoe. Thank you very much. I wish like I could take a full look at her to compare.
Did you see it?
You got that Pokemon without a Pokeball, Cyber. What? Welcome, how are you doing? What if it was Pearly somehow? Oh, okay. Now I have an excuse for why my neck is stiff. I've been frozen. I'm a milky ghost. Bye! I cannot even wave goodbye now. Wife becomes milk. Damn it, Ash. That quote. Honestly, I don't think I have any kind of proof. Frozen while spinning. Wait, did you rig the freezing of the hair with that? Is this the same gun? It is the same gun. I mean, if it was Pearly, wow! Oh my god, the frozen pixelation, what was that? It looked like I was getting electrocuted. No! Okay, I see Flatty is having a lot of fun. I think if this girl was actually Pearly, it makes sense why she had the key. Testing out combos. Ow. Okay, that breaks the freezing, I guess. I'll save. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna say I don't have proof and hope that Mia has something to say. Censored corpse. It's no good. My argument doesn't hold any water. Oh no, okay, we lost. Yes, Your Honor. To think, I even gave you this chance to prove your point for free. But you couldn't even point yourself out in a lineup. I can prove it, okay. I'll come back and think about it. I believe we have reached a conclusion. Phoenix, yes? You can't give up, please, for me. Look at the course record again and try to find some way out of this jam. I'll give it another shot. The judge is about to close the trial. You can't let that happen. It's come down to this. Okay. So they didn't cost us anything yet. Your Honor, within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. You only had to find one hole in the evidence to break apart with her argument. Okay. What is it now, Mr. Wright? Let me explain. So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Are you talking about the missing hole in the sleeve? Okay, I got it. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. The hole in the sleeve, I thought it was near the lower hem. Yes, in the sleeve. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? I totally misremembered. No worries. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? She was just telling me to always smile, right? Good thing you tie shoestrings for a living and not a court defender. Uh-oh. Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Always smiling. Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of the teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in a sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting there was none. Shouldn't this be our clue or our argument that it wasn't her? The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot. That sounds a bit lewd. Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The shooter is someone else. Everything sounds lewd if you're lewd. I can put a lewd spin on anything. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. Okay, I deserved that. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? This feels like it should be a Sonic game music. No! Damn it, 3 quotes in one stream. We're speedrunning. Look at. Okay. Thank you, Flonny. In an hour. Order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Oh my god, she's whipping everybody. The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You are the one who said it was only the 2 of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. She's threatening to kill her. What the hell? Can we just send her to jail with her dad? Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... I wasn't lying. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. Lotta lying again and getting away with it. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses 2 very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And the second, where did this person come from? Same Phoenix. That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on. You can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. Everybody's mad at me. But I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in your turn, in you to turn things around even now? It's a turn-based courtroom. To turn things around. That's right, Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Numb Linkin Park. I might know that song. I used to listen to Linkin Park long ago, but I cannot think about it right now. You know what confuses me still? When Phoenix talks, he's on the left, but when his accomplice, example Mia talks, they're on the right. It confuses me too. And when they zoom out and show us the whole courtroom, I'm like, they should be reversed. Turn things around. There must be a revolving door. Phoenix. So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? Maybe Maya was not there ever. I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? Maybe there's a way to leave the room as a security measure. Maybe she was under one of these mats. She remembers like smelling dirt too. It was the dream she had almost felt like she was buried somewhere. I guess because we see Mia from Phoenix's perspective? Huh? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we force our way into the channeling chamber is... third person has entered it. Let's save. Some key evidence? Are you talking about the key? Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Okay, doesn't work. Partial map, yeah. There has to be some other way to enter here, but I don't see it. But Morgan did say, like, things can go bad in there. So there has to be a backup plan for safety reasons, right? Especially since they locked the room. Let's go with this. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. How foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Let's see some evidence. Okay. Maybe this is where I present the key because she supposedly had the key and could leave if she wanted. But how could she leave without us seeing it? I'm gonna try the key first, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna try the floor plan. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key is the only way, is the only one of its kind after all. One of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Oh, that's what I was saying last stream. Why did I forget that argument? Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. The little girl that got taller and got really big boobs right next to me. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No. How did we not see her leave the room? We were right there in the meditation room. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. Okay, that's her confession that she will do anything illegal to get that wins. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Wow, that was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick. I know you were trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Jay's still being rude to Maya. It's the script. I'm not mean. I'm just reading the script. At least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Ah, I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick. Do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls. You're ready to go buy some tickets? I need to be asking them, or at least Pearly. I need to ask her, do you remember Maya coming by and giving you the key? Let me speculate a little bit. Maybe she did the channeling and she was taken over by the nurse. And the nurse is like, you know what? I know my sister is here. I want to go and see her. So she leaves and somehow we don't see her leaving because we're blind. And she runs into Pearly and gives her the key for some reason. And then she goes and talks to her sister who was sleeping in the side room. And then the that girl, maybe she gives her the clothing or something. And she comes back and kills him. But where did the gunshot in the sleeve come from? Okay, this is bad speculation. Let's just move on. You ready to buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing, so sheltered. Objection, speculation. Okay. To be continued. Oh, the gunshot presumably came from the gun. June 21st, 3:24 p.m. Korean Village. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. Hopefully next time she goes to court, she gets some tickets for the train and doesn't run all the way there. There's no way her mom didn't notice her missing. Especially for more than, what was it, 5 hours to run to the courtroom? You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. Have you never watched Pokemon? I watched some of it long time ago. I don't have very good memory of it. Children just go on their own at the age of 6 or 7. Yeah, I do remember that. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man... She definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Yes, Pearls? Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Why is she sad? So what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looks so small and helpless. Not when she's possessed, though. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes and the whip. She means Francisca. Time to open the next page of the guide. I'm gonna bonk you, Flonny. The table of contents is full. It's half the page long. Oh no. Whoops. I guess this means this game is very long, right? She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. You already decided Mystic Maya did it. You don't believe somebody else did. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. Uh-oh. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Prosecutors. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. He is generalizing. Edgeworth did not care about winning. He cared about the truth. That's terrible. Don't make her hate Edgeworth already, bro. Edgeworth cared about winning. Maybe, but he also cared about the truth. He helped me out in that last case, remember? We were like two defense lawyers tag teaming with no prosecution. I bet prosecutors say the same things to Ked. They're gonna be like, they don't care about putting people guilty people behind bars. All they want is to win, right? She's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? No, she doesn't have a heart. There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. No! Phoenix, you break my heart, Phoenix. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. Come on. He? Who are you talking about? Mr. Nick. Is it that person Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth. Please come back, Edgeworth. I miss you. Heart set on vengeance. Yes, maybe that kind of heart. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. Died? No. No. This is just... He doesn't mean died, right? He's just like, he's no longer a prosecutor. That's it, right? That's too bad. No! Explain yourself, Phoenix. What did you mean by died? If Edgeworth is dead, I'm gonna rage quit this game. The murderer, by the way, he got so worked up over losing, he died from a heart attack. Yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Burroughs and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. She just when did she pick this up? Pearl's alibi. So he is suspecting her just like I was suspecting her earlier. I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? What? I was doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. Stealing a popsicle. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Liar. Okay. Ah. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Yeah, she has two. Okay, let's see. I don't remember if there's a penalty in this, but I guess the first thing we can use is the key. How do I present it? Right, here. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes? Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. Huh. How do I present it? What are you thinking, Lonnie? Do you have lewd thoughts? They burned the murderer. Narrator, press the menu key and navigate to the evidence tab. Move to the evidence of choice and press the action key. I wonder if that incinerator is like a back door somehow to the channeling chamber. Also, why was she looking at the incinerator? The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. Oh, never mind. That's not what I was thinking. I can put a lewd spin on anything. You're thinking I was typing out something lewd. Yeah. You didn't think that? When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Okay, that's why she was lying. Gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, okay? The incinerator sounds like a good place to search next. Still locked up, right? We didn't even take out one of them. Oh, we did. But with the we didn't. Magatama, I can unlock your Cyclox, right? What should I do? Should I tell you what my secret is? If you would just tell us, it would be easier for the both of us. I'm so nervous. Pearls is holding the key to this whole case. I can feel it. Okay. I don't think it would literally be the key to today's trial, though. Okay, we need to present something else. Will Jay now play in the leftover trash and confess to Von Karma? Yes. Oh, right. I am talking to a child. Okay, that doesn't cause her trauma. It's bloodied, but it's fine. That's Mystic Maya's. I shouldn't have shown her something this violent. Is that blood? It's nothing really, just forget you ever saw it, okay? What was I thinking? I can't show stuff like this to a child. It's grape juice. I've seen this knife before. Really? Where? My kitchen. Oh, that's right. This knife belongs to the Fays. I'll skin and cut up some apples for you later, Mr. Nick. Okay, thanks. So, you like things about spirit channeling too? The Korean sacred writings are on this folding screen. Lurk time for me, got a bit of work to do. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by, Thazix, and have a good lurk. Appreciate it. Good luck with the case, I might need it. Thank you. Tazix will miss all the new quotes, oh no. Is that what's written on it? There are 6 lines to the sacred writings. Clearly, cleanse, not clearly, cleanse thy soul, open the door to the spiritual realm beyond. Converse with the departed, cast on thyself protection. So they can cast protection on themselves, maintain the spell, release the spell. So basically, this has nothing to do with the murder. Well, that's super. Please clip everything. Clip the entire stream. That's just a highlight. I'm sure it is helpful to you in some way. Oh no, this is just nothing. Nothing. Jawed at the ready. Oh, I needed to present a Magatama to do this. I thought I just present without presenting it first. Okay. Pearl, you have to tell me what you are doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes? Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? Here. Pretty smart, Pearls. I know you were right here. No, I wasn't. I'm wrong? Do I need to actually point at the winding way itself? Like maybe here. But I'm assuming the garden is right here, and that's where the incinerator is. But maybe the garden is right here. In the winding way, right? Wow, you got it. So do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man. Alright, what next? She looks so naughty, yeah. Like she got caught with having a crush or something. Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know? Now, what was it Pearls was doing on the winding way? I don't need to stop. Maybe I should stop though. I need to find out what she was doing there. And I don't see anything in my evidence that I could use to say, oh, you were looking in the trash. Is there anything new? No, I didn't mean to press it again. June 21st, May Manor. Fay Manor. Meditation room. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today. But I guess it's already over. Door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tampered, making it very solid. But I guess it wasn't strong enough to withstand the phoenix. He's so proud of himself for breaking that door. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Here's a translation, once in a lifetime. Okay, this isn't new. Okay, let's go to the winding way. Maybe we will find what she was doing there. There's a cloth in there. That must be the disguise the real murderer was wearing. June 21st, Fay Manor, winding way. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Looks like they've noticed me. Can I tell who they are? Now they are running at top speed towards me. No. So it was her disguised as Maya, right? Like, you're that dentist guy. Actually, is Phoenix right? Attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Like, real suave. It's like my turn. It's nice to see you too. So what's up? You're all out of breath. Oh, you mean I'm just totally happy and totally excited to be here. Oh my god, it's not just likes, it's totally too. How do I skip all these words? Oh, I want this Pokemon though. Lam, what's up? How are you doing? Avocado at law. Excited? There are so many things to see. There is the real deal here. Really, for example, the urn over there. Do you know about it? All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. It's a limb. It's a meteor. Good, how are you? I have a stiff neck, but other than that, good. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it, a tiny bit, but still. Unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator. Small amount of blood is on it. Wait, I've been here all along. What do you mean? You've been eerily quiet. Technically speaking, I sent a spy pre-stream. Pre-stream, he was here before me. Earlier than me, and I didn't even see it. No, oh man. No. What? Okay, fine. Damn it, I cannot even shake the pie off now. I'm frozen. No suspect would ever say that they aren't guilty. Wait, what did I miss? No. Oh man. I am Milky Ragdoll. Unburned remains, okay. So someone tried to burn this. And this key was also found in here. I get the feeling this incinerator played a crucial part in this murder. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Wife becomes milk. What did I do this time around? In the side room, looks like guests can use it to place as a place to take a break when they feel tired. Oh, I'm milky, you're right. Okay, maybe she will make the urn interesting, right? Sacred urn. I am. That's creepy. Is there some sort of legend connected to that urn? Yeah. This village's treasure. It's this village's treasure. Huh? Didn't know that. It's sealed inside that urn. It's... What are you talking about? You know. Amy Faye's spirit. Who is Amy Faye? Who's that? Mr. Smith. Get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Korean channeling technique was Mystic Amy. You don't have to get upset with me. As long as her spirit lives in that urn, the spiritual powers of the Faye family will stick around. Isn't that totally romantic? No? If that urn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. Now he's interested in it. What happened? Keep your Miranda rights in mind. Meteor, did you see the new quotes? Probably. Amy, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one? Oh, that one. She's feigning ignorance. Is that the right word? You should have said so in the first place. I totally don't know anything cause I was sleeping in the side room. For Lim. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Come on, what a total bore. I totally have nothing to do with this murder thing. You only introduced Dr. Gray to Korean village, no relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister who died in that accident was a nurse at this clinic. Ryan and I have the same brain cell. Maybe I need to make an objection to that. He was saying some really mean stuff about Edgeworth. And now I cannot access information about what he meant by the died. Traffic accident. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Why? You think it's got something to do with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Two logs here too? I can put a lewd spin on anything. What is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry her mouth open on this one. Okay. Let's do this. Traffic accident. Tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh yeah. So that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Ini just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. Let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Another person's accident? You got someone in mind? Do I? Maybe him. That person had a car accident too? No, I lost it. You can't tell me you don't know. How would I know if that person had an accident? Besides, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser. Damn it, we're dying. Let's back out. Let's not do this until we have some more information. Okay, she's keeping her mouth shut, right? June 21st, Fay Manor, side room. The bedding is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. So this is probably where she got the costume to look like Maya. But did she also stuff Maya in the box? Damn it, my neck hurts. Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Let's go back to the winding way and check the urn again. So there's a spirit in this urn. All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something is written on it. I am? Weird. Any face spirit is sealed within. It's chipped and cracked all over. Did I just steal it and put it in my pocket? Let's go check the crime scene. June 21st, Fay Manor channeling chamber. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture. Why does she have that menacing face? Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. Misty? What in the... Who's there? She's doing the Blee meme? What is the Blee meme? Feel free to enlighten me. Oh, if it isn't Mr. Right. I'm just curious, but that picture you were just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Huh? Oh, yes, thank you. I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, so as I had to watch over the trainees' training today. I am prepared. It's already in your Discord. Let me check it. All because the master can't be here with us. You understand? And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. Discord is really taking its time to launch. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. And the layering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Okay, let's see. Discord finally loaded. Okay, that's funny. What happened to the tracker? Hello? What? It froze for a second. I guess having Discord is open is too much. I'm gonna close it again. Why did I check out the screen again? Enough with that. This is where the medium sits. I assume there are 4 panels of this flooring. What happened to... Wow, that even the tracker has a stiff neck now. What happened? Excuse me. Let me open Task Manager. Wow. Okay, I will close Firefox too. Why is my PC so junk? Hopefully this stops it from getting a stiff neck. The straw in the flooring seems a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. Okay, this isn't new. This is where the medium sits. I assume there are 4 panels of this flooring. Why was I able to check it again? No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center. Okay, it's because of the blood. Okay, let's talk to her. What happened? Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in the room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterwards. I think she and Ini are accomplices. They knocked Maya out and they stuffed her somewhere, and then Ini came and committed the murder and was acting like she was possessed. And then Morgan came and pretended to be waking her up. And then I remember when we called the police, Maya was still knocked out, right? So it wasn't part of her technique to stop the channeling or whatever. She was She was using that as an excuse for why Maya was knocked out. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did, however, that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new information. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry I have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? Training. So do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course, however. And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training? Mystic Maya. She got really scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl, isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. The Master. So the Master is Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty, she is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? Misty! Didn't we hear that earlier in the trial? Where did we hear Misty? Damn it, I might need to watch the pod. Does anybody remember Misty from earlier? We are not sure. Not sure. About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit, and after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village, in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. Why would you erase their name, though? And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Korain village. Okay, so she's gonna be the master. And Mystic Maya was supposed to be the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Yeah, she definitely has a motive. What do you think about this? Okay, she's not gonna talk about that. That is Mystic Maya before I applied the spirit severing technique. This picture, it was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize that the heartland is a part of this country, right? I meant to present it. Oops. Press the right button, please. Thank you. That is Mystic Maya before I applied the... Okay, she doesn't say anything different. That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. I never thought anything like that would happen to her. But we don't know that it was Maya that did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? What do you think about this? Okay, she doesn't want to talk about the knife. This is the key to this room. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once. I can't. It's evidence, after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. But what is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... I can't describe it. There are 6 parts to the Korean sacred writings. To think that this valued treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun. Well, that's... Even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it is an unforgivable act. Okay, she didn't care about the Magatama. Let's try presenting this. Maybe the urn? Let's save and try again with the this thing. When the murder was taking place, you were right here, right? Okay, I have to do this part again, I guess. Aren't you in the winding way? You got it. Do you think you can tell me now? Sorry, not yet. What next? I'm not sure if I should present the urn or the cloth scrap. But if she was playing with the urn, she definitely doesn't want her mom to know, so she would lie because of that. If I put this in there now, it would be like, oh, you were playing with the trash, which she already told us. But we have no idea when the cloth was put in the incinerator. I'm gonna go with the urn first. We're really struggling with keeping our HP up. I should have been saving before making mistakes. So, that did something. I feel just a little better. Huh? You are a lawyer, but you're also still just a person. No, that didn't work. Whoops. I'm gonna reload. Because we're very low on HP. I don't want to redo all of these things. Let's try the cloth. These investigations are getting harder than the trials. Because there's so much room for error. With so many liars. Ah, no, it didn't work either. Did I try this? No, okay. Let's go back to Eeny Miny. The trial and errors trial, yes. Or maybe I need to talk to Amaya first before I get some more clues. June 21st, Detention Center Visitors Room. Hey Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? Damn it, I'm not smiling like Mia told me to. I just needed a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I can do is cause trouble. Today's trial. So how was it, today's trial, I mean? You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. Is there a Hollywood movie of this game? I would like to watch it. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Lotta said too. Nick. Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it, wait, then I really am... Because of Mia, you don't believe in Maya. You are not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Okay, so he has the same idea about that. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... Pearl's alibi. I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearlie, what about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what else she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick. You don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never. She's a great kid and really cute. And really great. And cute. Great cute people do not commit murders. I didn't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball. A ball? Sounds like a dead end to me. So about this ball. It's nothing really special, just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearly really loves to play with the ball. She loves to play with that ball? Huh. When she wants to get it, she always climbs right onto the clothing box. Clothing box? Yeah. Pearly is always hiding in there. What? You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. But that box was not there right before the murder. Somebody moved the box while Pearl was hiding in it for some reason. But how can I present the box? G is shocked. The one expression that this tracker can do is the shock. There is a spot in the channeling room that I was like, oh, this could perfectly fit the box. And I keep thinking, do I remember seeing it there before the murder? Like, what if they were hiding the box in there? Just for easy access to the costume, maybe. And they didn't know Pearl was there. And maybe that's how the hole in the sleeve was found, or something. I don't know. There's too much to think about, but there's definitely something suspicious going on. No one else could have been in the room anyways. Did you hear about the massive box you can hide in? Yeah. The clothing box in the side room, huh? But I cannot present this box as evidence to Pearly to make her talk. Maybe I can check it again just to look for the ball in it, and maybe I can present the ball to her. Vascorane's sacred urn. Sacred. Mystic Amy's soul is sealed inside of it. Yeah, I know all about it. About how she's the founder of the Corain technique. Oh, look at Mr. Smarty here. Thinks he knows all. You sound like an occult fanatic. Trust me, this isn't going on my resume anytime soon. You know, I haven't looked at this in a long time. I wonder when it became so cracked. What is it? I'm not too sure myself, but I found it just now inside the furnace. Huh. Is it trash burning day already? That's not something I would know about. Guess she didn't notice the blood stain. Probably better that way. Why? This is me, right? I guess I really did shoot Dr. Gray. But that's not you. Is too. Is not. Is too. I should have kept this picture to myself. Let's try the other picture. Okay. That's mine, isn't it? Damn it, I upset her again. It really was me, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Nick? Let's continue to bully her. That's a knife from my family's kitchen. Jay is just bullying mine. I mean, what else can I do? I'm stuck. I'll never be able to use it again. It's alright, I'll buy you a new one, okay? That's not the point. I don't ever want to see another knife. Ever again. Okay, so she's never gonna make any food ever. Did you finish talking with Maya? I'm not sure yet. I can't think of anything special about it. Okay. That's the channeling chambers. This is the only one in the world, right? Yeah, During the trial, I was kind of wondering why you had it. I got it from Pearls. That's weird. I swear I locked the door and then put the key into one of my pouchy sleeves. And if her outfit ended up in the clothing box where Pearl was hiding, then Pearl would have found it, right? Your sleeves? But how and when would your sleeve leave the room? It didn't grow a pair of legs. I wonder where Pearlie found that key. That hole, it looks an awful lot like a bullet hole. That's probably what it is. That's terrible. How could this happen to such an important screen? Instead of dwelling on the hole, let's focus on the fact that you weren't shot. Hey, you're right. So I was the one who was about to get shot, huh? That's terrible. Who'd want me to shoot little old me? I guess she didn't realize she was the one being shot at until now. Okay. Jaywood? What? Lotta's here. Ah. She's scared of me. Wait, please, Lotta. She's acting like she saw a ghost. She ran off into the manor. Let's run after her. June 21st. Fae Manor Meditation Room. Lotta? Ack! Hey, I'm telling you, quit following me. You hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and they'll turn into dust. Okay. She has to be in the side room. There's the ball! Why did it come out of the box on its own? June 21st, Fae Manor, side room. Pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction, but it doesn't look like she's here. Samurai, Steel Samurai, okay. So she's a fan of that show too. A Sparrow's Ball. Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then what is it doing on the floor? Pearl's favorite toy. She was playing with it at this time. Playing with this at the time of the murder, it seems. It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Ah, what? What were you doing in there? She hid in the box! Okay, so you don't need to be a tiny little kid to be stuffed in there. So there is also the possibility that Maya was stuffed in there. What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh man, huh? There's a small hole. Okay. So this maybe was behind the screen. The bullet goes through the screen, then the box, then the outfit, right? Shouldn't there be two holes in the box though? Or maybe it stopped once it reached the inside of it. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then could this... There is a hole that looks like a bullet hole about 8 inches off the ground. Okay, things are starting to make sense. If the clothing box where Pearl keeps her ball... I thought that I felt my soul take off for a second when Lotta jumped out at me. So it's big enough to fit a grown adult. Well, if she can be called an adult. Interesting. Okay. Let's go back to Pearly and press her about... Oh! Is Lotta in the Fae Manor right now? No, it's Pearl. Mr. Nick, that person ran by just now. What person? You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair. She means Lotta. She said you don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Why did she come here if she's running from everybody? She could have stayed home or something. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. Lotta has a home. Maybe not. Maybe she's just travels around in her van. But, like, why did she come here if she doesn't want to be seen? Present, right? I should have checked if she has some new talking options first. Let's do that first. Let's cancel out of this. Ah, never mind. There's too much to actually get to skip it. Let's do this right now. I did check? Weird, I don't remember. Oh yeah, you're right. I do remember seeing the locked option still there while trying to get into this again. You were playing with this ball, right? That's right. How did you know? Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad? What do you mean, something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. Shit. Did I save before this? Were you so surprised that you were shocked into silence? Yes, at how wrong you are. Damn it, we failed. I can make a ball now. Yeah, like that. With my hands. Whatever I was thinking about, it was balls at the score. Yes. Okay. Maybe she broke this. Maybe it's more cracked. This urn is a village treasure, right? Look at those balls, they're slow-mo. Why does everybody have their handy little quote cheat sheet ready? And the spirit of the founder of the crane technique is sealed in there, isn't it? Yes? What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she would get really mad, huh? How do I handle these balls? Oh, damn it. he doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. Damn it, do I want to reload so I have 2 more HP, or should I just risk it with 1 more HP when I question Eni? But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess. It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that the urn has been broken? Oh no. I don't think I have something for that yet. Or maybe this is where I use the clothing box. But why? Why would I use that? Inspect the urn and think about what it is. Something doesn't add up. Do I go back there? I thought I already inspected it multiple times. Oh, I think it's put together wrong. It's not I am, it's Amy. So do I just present it again? I think I just present it again and be like, this isn't how you write her name. We have to go through the whole thing again. I wish there was a quick way to skip through. Are we presenting broken urns that threaten family member cases again? Did we do that before? I don't remember. I'm so sorry, I don't want to be mean, but that wasn't it. I made too many mistakes. What? It's not a game over. Do I have something with Amy's name on it? I hate that I have to redo this. Right idea, wrong evidence. Which one was it? The ball, right? Ball, urn, and then what? I think we tried the box already, right? Birth certificate? I don't think I have a birth certificate. Maybe I can present a person. Doesn't have the name. Would the name be on the folding screen? We have her in our record. This looks very different from what she looked like in the last game. Who started the Korean channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Amy. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. She's so sheltered they don't even teach her how to read and write. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. Okay, she's ready to talk. Okay, at least unlocking does heal some HP, so maybe we can survive questioning Eni. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball. And that's when you broke the urn? Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Amy's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so you thought you could put them back together and no one would notice? Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there. The hallway? You mean winding way? Yes. Aw, poor girl. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? Maybe it's better that she's banished from this village. They don't even teach her how to read. I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Amy's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done, and a happy resolution. Phew. Broken by Pearl right before the murder, under repair in the hallway until police came. We're still missing something. Hey, Morgan. Yes, what is it? And must you be so noisy? We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. I'm not in the hallway. Now then, in a calm manner, ask your question. Okay, anyway, did you see Lotta come by here? Ah, that girl from the Heartland. I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time. Is she drinking candle wax? I think maybe. I was wondering, like, why does it have the scream around the edge? But maybe it's just wax. Lotta, you sure know how to waste a man's time. Okay. Should I show her the broken urn? No, I did it. I already showed her the broken urn. She didn't notice that that is more broken. Maybe I can ask her about the box though. Nothing. Maybe I can ask her about the ball? Nothing. Did I ask her about the cloth? No. Okay, let's keep looking for Lotta. June 21st, Korean Village. I think I've found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. And is eeny miny being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister. How is that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? I have a feeling he's about to be jump scared. That's because you don't know how to add numbers, right? And that nurse turns out to be Annie's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. I wish I knew a little more about Annie. But where am I going to find information like that? Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me. You were running over from me. Now you want attention? Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Ah, Lotta. So you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand the word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful for you chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks? Oh my god, he doesn't do anything to like comfort her about feeling like garbage. But you know, you're just wasting your time. Why does she, like, I could say your pictures actually helped Maya survive one more day. I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see, one more day before the death penalty. They still had the death penalty in here. You're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you? I think we have the death penalty back too. You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me. Why am I beating her up? She was told not to show that picture, and when she was confronted about it, she didn't hesitate to actually tell the truth about Von Karma. And instead of being like, oh, thank you for saving Maya, we're like, you hurt Maya. We're such assholes. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Thank goodness. I'm still what? No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know? Gibberish. Now then, Lotta Hart at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks. Don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you this info for free. Lotta is not taking money. Now I know this one's an alien clone. The murderer. If Maya is not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? Is that a cult freak? You mean Eenie Miney? Actually, maybe the key ended up in the incinerator because they were already burning Maya's costume. And the one with the bullet hole isn't the one she was wearing. It was just in the box and they put some blood on it to frame her. Maybe? I don't know. Are you planning to kill Maya? I'm trying my best not to. You mean Eenie Miney? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? That granny, you and me, we were all together in that whole time. So Lotta suspects Eenie, which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Eenie. Why isn't she giving me the info? About this clipping. Now you listen here, boy, and listen good. You can't go looking at such an old piece of paper, you hear? People's got eyes on the front side. You know why? So they can see in front of themselves, not behind. So what about it? You feeling my energy? Nope, not an electron. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe this would work. About this clipping? No, same reaction. What if we show her her own pictures? I'm a real natural, aren't I? I caught the murderer just right and even managed to make it mysterious. Mysterious? All you managed to do was forget to focus your lens. Shut up, that's my technique. My technique, you know? Okay, same thing. Maybe she will react to the box she was hiding in. Nope. There's blood on it. At least she noticed the blood. Get that away from me. Where do you get off showing something like this to me? Okay. Oh, I didn't. That was the actual full costume, not just the piece of cloth. She didn't notice the blood on it. You think I could have the guts to carry one of these around? A celebrity photographer with a gun? You think it would work? Bang, bang. Nah, thanks, but no. I can't see myself like that. Nothing. Oh, wait, we did this one already. Oops. Okay, let's go back to Eenie, I guess. Am I missing something to get Lotta to tell me about the other accident? Because to actually make any progress with Eenie, we need to have information on who else had an accident. I'm gonna go back to the channeling room. Maybe there's something new from Morgan after we found Lotta. She's not here. There is some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back here, so it's completely dark. There wasn't anyone back here at the time of the murder. Or that's what Lotta testified in court. I knew I should have taken a look. I can always count on Lotta to make things hard. I wish I could ask Lotta, did she see a box behind? She did say she checked here and she didn't find a person, but did she find a box? She tells me she has information and then she doesn't give me any information. Where is my free information? Or was my free information just that she suspects Edie? June 21st, Right and Co. Law Offices. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. So there's nothing here, I guess. Okay, something new with Maya. June 21st, Detention Center Visitors Room. Smia! Phoenix, it's good to see you. I was really worried, so I thought I'd see how you were doing. You might get caught on film again. There are certain risks you have to take in life, or in my case, death. Anyway, how are you doing? Have you found anything useful? Only a little. I think I'm slowly beginning to understand everything piece by piece. Everything will resolve itself by tomorrow somehow. Tomorrow's trial. There is still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started, which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. And that's what I think in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beach whale. I never thought I would see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The part to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor Mystic Amy Faye acquired. I've heard that name before. The Fae family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Amy was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Through her name? Because you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Korean sacred urn. No, I don't think so. But it seems like they didn't lose their powers, even though the urn was broken, so maybe that was a superstition. It usually sits in the winding way, and it has her name written on it. Yeah. Come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Well, it's about time I left. Mia, we'll be in big trouble if the guard sees me here. Phoenix. Yes, Chief? There is still a lot of dirt left in this case. No, it's the LSD you took, right? Once you think you've gathered all the evidence, then come back. Yes, Chief. I thought I did gather all the evidence and I wanted to show you that urn, but you left. Talk to me, damn it. Halfway? Oh god. Maybe I should just end the stream here and figure it out tomorrow. Yeah, I think I will do that, because yeah, it's about time to end stream. Oops, I didn't mean to change slot. But yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Ooh, Bidoof. I want that. Pick it up. Catch it. Thanks everybody for being here. I'll come back tomorrow and try to get the other half of the evidence I don't have. And maybe do a little bit of the trial. And on Wednesday, possibly ship a food with Soren, if things work out. And Thursday, I'm still not sure if I'm gonna be able to stream because it's my nephew's birthday. I will try to leave my sister's house early if I can, but that's very unlikely to happen. But if I leave it in a timely manner, maybe I will give ukulele one more try. If not, yeah, it's probably gonna be cancelled again. Thank you for the stream, Jay. Thank you too, Meteor, and everybody else. I will see you guys around. Have a good rest of your week, and bye-bye.